My friends, something big is coming this Friday, and if you receive Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, you need to listen very carefully. A new executive order is expected to be announced, and it could change how millions of Americans receive and manage their benefits. This might sound like just another government update, but it's not. This could be one of the most important changes we've seen in years, and it's happening very soon. Before we go into all the details, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because I'll be uploading every update about Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA, and stimulus payments the moment they are announced. I'll make sure you never miss an important change that could affect your money or your monthly benefits. Now, let's talk about what's really happening this Friday. For weeks, there have been discussions in Washington about a new executive order that will focus on improving the Social Security system and making it easier for people to get their payments on time. The government has been studying different ways to fix issues like payment delays, fraud, and outdated systems that have caused stress for millions of seniors and disabled Americans. This upcoming order is said to be part of a new effort to modernize benefit programs. And even though full details are still not officially released, officials have already confirmed that changes are being prepared to make payments faster, safer, and more transparent. For many people depending on these benefits, even a small delay can cause a lot of trouble. So any action that improves the system can have a big impact on everyday lives. According to sources close to the administration, this new executive order is expected to direct the Social Security Administration and the Department of Veterans Affairs to work together in streamlining payment systems. This means that instead of using old, separate computer systems for each benefit type, the government wants to build a single, stronger system that can manage all payments together. That could mean fewer technical errors, faster processing, and better protection against scams or fraud attempts. This is especially important now because in recent years, fraudsters have found new ways to steal identities and claim benefits that don't belong to them. Many honest Americans have had to wait months to fix their accounts or prove their identity just to get what they rightfully earned. So part of this new order is said to focus on using better technology and stronger ID verification to stop fraud before it happens. At the same time, there's growing talk that this order may also push for updates in how benefits are calculated and adjusted each year. Many Social Security and SSI recipients have complained that cost of living adjustments, also known as COLA, haven't kept up with real inflation. Prices for groceries, gas, housing, and medical care have gone up much faster than the small percentage increases people receive each year. Lawmakers have been under pressure to create a more realistic formula that truly reflects the rising cost of living, especially for seniors and people with disabilities. While the full details of the new order aren't yet clear, some insiders say it could include language directing agencies to review the COLA formula to make it fairer and more accurate in the future. If that happens, it could mean bigger annual increases for millions of Americans starting next year. Another major part of the coming executive order could be about improving communication between government offices and benefit recipients. Right now, one of the biggest complaints is that people often don't get enough notice about changes in their payments, overpayments, or new eligibility rules. Letters get lost, online portals crash, and phone lines are too busy. The order could instruct agencies to upgrade their communication systems so that every beneficiary gets quick and clear updates through phone messages, emails, and official mobile notifications. The goal is to make sure no one is ever surprised by a missing payment or an unexpected deduction again. That alone would make a huge difference for many seniors and veterans who depend on these programs for survival. There's also strong speculation that this order will emphasize direct deposit systems over paper checks. The government has already been working to phase out paper checks because they are slower and less secure. But this Friday's announcement might accelerate that plan, requiring all beneficiaries to switch to electronic payments by a certain deadline in 2025. This would reduce delays, make payments safer, and help prevent theft or mail fraud. Some people may not like the idea of switching, especially older recipients who are used to paper checks, but the government says it's a necessary move for security and efficiency. For those who don't have bank accounts, the plan could include prepaid benefit cards so that everyone can still receive their money without depending on paper checks. Now, what does this mean for people receiving SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits? For starters, the system might become more connected, meaning that someone who gets both Social Security and VA payments could see their information updated across both systems at the same time. This will reduce delays and confusion, especially when someone reports a change in income, address, or eligibility status. Veterans in particular have been waiting for an easier process to manage their benefits, as many of them face long waits and paperwork issues that make accessing their money difficult. The new system being discussed could automatically sync records between the VA and Social Security, allowing updates to happen instantly and reducing the need for extra verification steps. Some analysts are even suggesting that the executive order could include emergency funding to help Social Security offices hire more staff. Over the past few years, offices have faced staff shortages, causing long delays for people waiting on disability decisions or appeals. Many Americans have been forced to wait months, even years, for a final decision on their benefits. If the order does include additional funding for hiring and training, that would be a big step forward in reducing these delays and giving people the support they deserve. But what makes this upcoming Friday even more interesting is the timing. We are heading toward an election period, and both parties have been focusing heavily on Social Security and veterans' benefits in their campaigns. Some believe that this new executive order might also be a political move, a way to show action and commitment to older voters, people with disabilities, and veterans who make up a large portion of the voting population. Whether it's political or practical, what matters most is that real changes could finally be coming to programs that millions of Americans depend on every month. Let's also talk about one of the biggest concerns: overpayments. Many Social Security and SSI recipients have recently received letters saying they owe thousands of dollars in overpayments, often for mistakes they didn't even cause. These letters have caused panic for seniors and families who live on fixed incomes. There's growing pressure on the government to fix this broken system. According to recent reports, this new order could also include reforms to how overpayments are handled, giving recipients more time to respond, easier ways to appeal, and better explanations of why those overpayments happened. This could bring much-needed relief to people who are terrified of losing their benefits or having their checks reduced. Another part that could come with this executive order is related to digital access. The government wants to make online tools more user-friendly so seniors can easily check their payment dates, benefit amounts, and eligibility without needing to call or visit an office. A modernized digital platform could mean real-time updates, reminders, and even fraud alerts to help people track their money. Imagine being able to log into your account and instantly see when your next payment will hit or get a message if someone tries to change your information. That's what this system aims to create. And the Friday announcement could be the first major step toward that future. The VA system may also see similar improvements. Veterans have long complained about slow processing times, outdated systems, and confusing paperwork. The upcoming order might direct the VA to use modern technology to speed up disability claims and health benefit applications. It might even include plans for shared data systems with the Social Security Administration, making it easier for veterans who are eligible for both programs to get their benefits faster and without repeated forms. If this integration actually happens, it would save veterans months of waiting and endless frustration. There's also talk that this executive order will include a section on protecting seniors from benefit-related scams. In recent years, phone scams pretending to be from the Social Security or VA offices have stolen millions of dollars from unsuspecting seniors. These scammers often trick people into giving away personal information or even transferring money. The new order could include stronger laws and partnerships with phone companies and banks to block suspicious transactions and identify scam patterns before they spread. It may also include public awareness programs so seniors and their families know how to protect themselves. As the day of the announcement approaches, people are watching closely to see what exactly will be in the order. Many hope for larger benefit increases or one-time payments to help with inflation, but so far officials haven't confirmed anything about direct cash boosts. However, even structural changes like faster payments, stronger fraud protection, and better communication could make a huge difference for millions of Americans. It's not just about money, it's about peace of mind and making sure people can rely on the system that's supposed to support them. For those receiving SSI and SSDI, another possible change could involve income limits and eligibility reviews. Many people lose benefits because of small income changes or technical mistakes in their reports. The order could simplify these rules or extend the review period so people don't suddenly lose support because of a small oversight. Simplifying these processes, people living on VA benefits could also see faster access to emergency support. During natural disasters or personal crisis, many veterans struggle to get quick help from the VA system. This order could include plans to speed up emergency payments or provide temporary assistance when veterans face urgent needs. Faster support during tough times could make a life-changing difference for those who serve the country and now rely on these programs. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. If this executive order works as intended, it could be the start of a new era for America's benefit systems. For decades, people have complained about the slow, outdated, and often unfair systems that manage their retirement or disability payments. This could finally be the government's move to fix those problems once and for all. The focus on modernization, fairness, and efficiency is something that has been long overdue. Millions of Americans have waited too long for this kind of change, and it seems like the government is finally listening. Many experts believe that this Friday's announcement could also include pilot programs for new technology like AI-driven claim processing or identity verification tools. These could help identify fraud instantly, process applications faster, and even predict potential system issues before they happen. For example, if someone's benefits are delayed, the system could automatically alert an agent or send an update before the recipient even notices a problem. These types of smart systems could save millions of dollars and reduce stress for everyone involved. So, what should you do right now? The best thing is to stay informed. Keep checking official updates from the Social Security Administration and the Department of Veterans Affairs. Make sure your contact information, bank details, and direct deposit setup are all up to date. If you're still getting paper checks, it might be time to prepare for electronic payments since that transition is coming soon, whether people like it or not. Also, stay alert for scams. When news like this spreads, scammers often try to take advantage by pretending to be officials asking for your information. Remember, real government offices will never call or text asking for your social security number, bank details, or password. When Friday arrives, I'll be right here breaking down everything that happens line by line in simple and clear English, so you'll know exactly what's changing, when it's happening, and how it affects you. This channel is all about keeping you ahead of every major update related to Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits.